Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor and I help people navigate through their spiritual awakening or their ascension process. And first off, Happy New Year everybody. Hope you all had a fun night last night. We're in 2017 now, and that's why I made this video, which is gonna give you guys 5 ways, you can raise your vibration in 2017. Now what does that mean, raise your vibration? You hear that phrase thrown around a lot. The way I look at it is raising your vibration is really, in a sense, claiming and embodying more of your true, authentic, natural self. Less of the character, the mold, the mask, more of who you are. And there are things you can do, practical everyday things that anyone can do, that will allow you to open yourself up to more of yourself. And that's what I mean by raise your vibration, okay? So 5 different things. And you know what? I'll make a little quick note. A lot of people, it's almost like fashionable now to not do New Year's resolutions. And it's almost like, oh yeah, that's bullshit. But for me, I find it to be a great time to set my intentions. And I feel always motivated at the first of the year to really to take on and try to acquire those habits I've been sort of putting off. So in my opinion, it's never a better time to set your intentions and to start some new habits. So give it a whirl. Don't worry that everyone has given up on themselves because they failed so many times on the resolution thing. Doesn't mean you will fail, okay? So the first one is start a daily meditation practice. Not just weekends listening to guided YouTube videos. I'm talking a daily practice. I meditate every single day, no matter whether I'm sick. I don't care what happens. If I didn't sleep that night, I wake up and I do it every single day for 10 minutes. That's it. Some would argue that's not enough, or you should be doing it longer, but 10 minutes is something I can stick with every single day, and allows me to go into my day and feel less reactive and just more responsive, more tuned in, more tapped in, and just more aligned, more with higher vibration. And it's only 10 minutes. There's no excuse for me not to do that. Pick whatever meditation you prefer to do. I do a mantra meditation where I say in my mind, so hum, as I breathe. And I do it for about 10 minutes every day. Number 2 is positive programming. What I mean is, our subconscious can't help but absorb and sort of record everything that's going on in our life. We can't help but be programmed to an extent, but we can limit the programming that has a negative effect on us, like watching the evening news every night, and we can program ourselves consciously. So what I do is I read a lot. I read a lot of books by authors that I resonate with, who in my opinion are good examples, that have wisdom and knowledge to share. I'm always taking in content, information, programming myself with information that will actually grow me as a human being, benefit me as a person, make me a stronger, better, wiser, smarter, and more capable human being. And anyone can do that. A lot of people I talk to, I recommend this, they don't like reading. I read a little bit, but I primarily listen to audiobooks. I have Audible membership, and I go through those audiobooks pretty quickly. Just wake up and oftentimes go for a nice long walk in the morning and I'll listen to an audiobook. Just programming, downloading myself with positive information that'll benefit me. Positive programming. 3, regular exercise. And I'm going to give you my 3. I'm a personal trainer. I was for a long time. I'm going to give you a personal trainer's perspective, one who's also going through this awakening process with you guys. What are the 3 best types of exercise for embodying higher consciousness and battling against and strengthening yourself in a way where you don't experience as many the physical ascension symptoms. The first one is weight-bearing strength training. Strength training. You get stronger. Not just going in there and randomly lifting weights, but getting stronger at foundational lifts on a week-to-week basis. That'll essentially strengthen your central nervous system, which will just make you a stronger individual, literally on many levels, and it will just help you deal with the ascension energies a lot, and it puts you in a really good mood. Secondly is yoga. I can't really leave that out. That, because it incorporates, flexibility and whatnot, which is good, but it opens up your subtle energy channels. If you do like a session of yoga and you do it at least a little bit sort of regularly, you will feel tuned in, tapped in, turned on. You'll feel amazing. So I would definitely recommend that. And also martial arts is awesome because it reveals to you how blocky and like rigid we are. Like when I was practicing Muay Thai and I would spar with people, the really good fighters, they're not tense. They can't be tense. You can't be tense and nervous and like uptight and good at boxing and kickboxing and whatnot, because you tire out really quickly with the unnecessary nerves. So martial arts really teaches you to sort of be real efficient with your energy, and it just really tunes you into your body in a really amazing way, through negative reinforcement, getting punched in the face if you don't adapt. So not that you all might resonate with that, but any sort of martial arts or even dancing, some sort of free-flowing movement where you really got to connect with yourself is very beneficial. Number 4 is improve your diet. Now I was a trainer. I could make 100 videos about dieting and stuff. I'm not going to like go into an in-depth explanation. So I'm going to give you one tip, one real easy to do tip that worked on most of my personal training clients. Something you can all do quite easily that you will notice a benefit and a difference in how you feel, your energy level, and you'll embody. You'll be more tuned in from doing so, most of you, because no piece of diet advice is going to be 100% perfect for everybody. And that is to go gluten-free. What I found with my personal training clients and myself is almost everybody I've met has a gluten intolerance. And the thing is with like food intolerances, you don't really know it because you can be consuming a food that you're intolerant to, and you sort of build up like a defense to it to an extent. So you don't really notice it until it's out of your body, and then you bring it back in, then the effects are more intense. So just give it a try. And it's real easy nowadays. There's, in the past, gluten-free food sort of sucked and wasn't very tasty, but now it's a big thing, and it's just a real easy switch to do. And I think you'll find that you like crave junk foods less, you'll feel better, you might lose a few pounds. So give that a try. Just do something in the direction of promoting a healthier and more balanced diet. Lastly is take action on your dreams. So many people I've been talking to have these dreams. They kind of know what they want to do, but they have a belief that it's not practical, it's not going to work for them, that they don't have time for it. And when you have that sort of mentality, then you don't ever do anything for that, and therefore it's never going to get closer to you because you're not really putting forth any actual legitimate action in that direction. So a long time ago when I was a personal trainer and I had this gym, and I also had a different thing I was doing, I told my partner who I was like growing weed with, we had like a business together, we grew pot, and I was telling him like I wanted to do this like YouTube thing. I brought this up again, this YouTube thing I wanted to do. And I was sort of like making excuses, like, I don't know, I don't have time, man. I got this gym, I got to run this gym, I got to go to our building here and do all this stuff, and I just don't have the time, I got these kids. And he said, Vic, what's your 10 to 2? I'm like, huh, what, 10 to 2? He said, get yourself a 10 to 2. A 10 to 2 is, what do you do? This is going to be different for everybody, but you'll understand the concept. 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., what do you do with your time? Well, I was like, well, I watch Netflix, hang out with my wife, watch some TV, smoke a little weed, just chill. Okay, well, there you go. Take those 4 hours and actually do something with it. Yeah, you gotta go to work, gotta hang out with the kids, but at 10 at night, the kids are in bed, you're not at work, the gym's closed, the lights are off in the grow room, you're free. What do you do with your free time? A lot of people waste a lot of time bullshitting around, and I was one of those people. So that there's really no excuse not to be putting forth some sort of action in the direction of your dreams. Sometimes your dreams take a while to manifest. Sometimes you have to work for a little while on the side where you build up whatever you want to go do. But it's never going to get done unless you actually start taking action on that. And taking action in the direction of your true passion is perhaps the greatest thing anyone can do to raise their vibration, because that passion, that feeling of excitement and joy and passion and enthusiasm is your physical body's translation of who you actually are. Over there, doing that thing that makes you feel good, that's you. The stuff that you got to do sort of temporarily to kind of keep yourself afloat in this physical plane, some of it might be you and some of it might be not. The more energy you can put over there, the more of yourself you will embody and claim. Some of you might be thinking, well, I don't know what I want to do. Well, experiment with stuff. Conduct experiments. What do you think your joy, your love, your purpose, your passion is? Spend a few months reading about it, researching it, trying it a little bit. See what's that. See what happens. But start putting energy, time, action in the direction of your biggest passions. So those 5 things, folks, will raise your vibration, all of them in sort of their own unique ways, but they will have a very profound effect on your life. We could all do it more. I could do all of those things more, and I intend to this year as well. So we can take this journey together. The pursuit of our dreams in the face of normal everyday living and the ascension and the awakening chaos is not easy, but we are in this together. And that's why I think people are starting to come together now as a way of supporting one another so we can all rise to our potential and be the light bearers or light workers that we actually came to be. So I wish you an amazing year. It's been an honor talking to you guys and hanging out and shooting videos and speaking with you guys this past year. And I look forward to taking this journey with you here in 2017 as well. Namaste.